this is definitely a good fish. Good fish. Oh, don't. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Right, we're out on the pond today. It's the 2nd of November, and on the 11th of November I have to go back to hospital and get my radiotherapy finally. We've been waiting for quite a while because, like I said, it's been a good gap between the last video. Well, the last video was actually recorded well before the previous video after that when I explained that I'll be having a break. The video after that one, where I had the carp, that was actually recorded weeks and weeks and weeks prior from that last video. Hard to explain, but what the crack is, from that point on, I've been trying to get some videos out for you, but we just haven't been very successful. I've been pike fishing, I've been sea fishing for conger, for anything. I've been on here, I've been on the bottom pond, like I say, uneventful. But I have been trying, but in that meantime I've been in and out of hospital, just getting bits and bobs done, and I couldn't get my radiotherapy done as quickly as I could have thought that I would have got it done because of that. I don't know if you can see, got a nice big juicy scar on my neck there. Now the reason why it's so big and so ugly and horrible is because if you remember, I don't know, I may be posting on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know that I had a big hole in my neck, and that hole had to be fully healed before I get anywhere near having radiotherapy. If you know the crack there, if you don't understand why, then yeah, it's basically once I've had the radiotherapy, my immune system's basically going to be shot, like I'm going to have hardly any, and with a gaping hole like that, it's high chance of me getting an infection and having a lot more issues going on if I had the radiotherapy with a hole in my neck. So hospitals, doctors all wanted my neck to be fully healed before anywhere near radiotherapy. So now that I've got my dates, which is the 11th, I need to go on the first day I need to be there is on the 11th of November, and the last day will be the 15th, because I need to be there to do all sorts of things prior to getting the treatment done. So yeah, and then I have to go for a final scan at the end on the 15th to find out if I've got cancer anywhere else in my body. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna try and get out and get some fish on camera today, so I can at least upload a video, and I will be taking these clips from this video today to the hospital with me, and to the hotel that I'll be staying in for the 2 nights prior to the treatment. I'm going to be busy editing, watching movies, all that kind of stuff. So I thought to myself, let's get a video done, get some clips, get a video ready, and get it edited while I'm waiting for my treatment. So I'm not bored. So yeah, if you're watching this, then it all went to plan. But yeah, so what we're doing, we are method feeder fishing. So I've got the red method feeder rod out. I'm fishing on the end of them reeds there, about 2 feet off to the left of them reeds. I'll show you the rig and everything that I'm using once I get it in and change back up with some fresh ground bait on. So I'm using ground bait today, not pellets. I bought some ground bait not too long ago to try and make some boilies out of ground bait to see if it works, but I never got the chance to do it, so I'm using the ground bait today while I might as well get it used there. So, but yeah. Oh, I'm also using a new homemade goo that Kevin made. Oh, I'm getting a bite. Right, I have to be back. I've got a bite now.
I'll record for you.
Oh, and I'm in the weeds. Come on, get yourself out.
There's your camera.
On the floor.
Which way?
Right in front of me. Come on.
Is it running?
Get out. Get out. Find a way out. Find a way out. I can still feel it on.
Still on?
Yeah, I can feel it's still on, but it's just not finding a way out. Give it some slack.
Got snagged right on these reeds.
Come on, has it found a way out? I'm watching the line on the surface now, but it's not moving.
Would have been an F1. The skimmer wouldn't take you in there that quick, I think.
No, I'm well and truly snapped. Well, that was a little bit hectic. Literally, I had the bite straight away. Well, like I said, I was too busy looking at the camera. Noticed my rod was going round, picked it up, dropped the camera, and it went straight into a snag. Literally straight into a snag. Like when I had the rod quite tight to see if I could bully the fish out, I'm sure I felt a couple of head shakes, but then it just went complete solid, and I knew then I was properly snagged. But saying that, I went over to the next peg, took the rod over, and tried to bully it again, give it some slack, wouldn't come out, and I still couldn't feel any head shakes. So I said to myself, right, I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, try and snap it off. Grabbed the line, and I was walking back very, very slowly, just in case. And my thoughts prevailed, because it straightened the hook out, and I got everything back. So that just tells me that that first initial bite that I had was a fish, and then it must have just done me, and it went straight into a log or something, something that was very, very strong and that was not moving. So yeah, so now I've cast a little bit more to the right, and yeah, and we'll see if we can, whatever that was. I'm sure it was an F1, because it literally pulled that rod right over, and it was solid when I first felt it. But yeah, we'll keep trying. As you can see there, rod's ready, and it's just in front of these reeds here. So before I was on the end, and I've moved about 2 feet to the right in front of them reeds. So fingers crossed. It seems to be going all right so far, but fingers crossed, and we might get a fish on camera, hopefully. Right guys, I've just had my first fish. Didn't get it on camera because I just literally was not ready at all. But it's a start. Now, it was actually a fluff cast. I was supposed to cast it back over there towards them reeds, and it landed like 10 yards in front of me. A little bit of a fluff cast, but it paid off. It's only a little silver, as you can see there. Not a bad start, maybe about 12 centimeters or something like that. the short. Yep. Oh. Not a bad start anyway. Stinky bream. Sorry, it's recording, I think. It should be.
Yeah, it is.
Guys, it literally just hit the water. I was just tightening up and it arched right over. And I think it's first F1. I literally when I cast it, it was maybe a foot off the reeds, so it was in the perfect location. Oh yeah, F1. Just let it tire itself out, because I can remember last time I bullied one last time, and when I netted it, it started bleeding. I don't want that to happen again. So I'm just going to let it tire itself out. Are you done? Nope. And she's in. Chill out. It's not a bad little F1, I think. It hooks out. There we go. About £1.5, maybe. Yeah, not a bad little F1. No marks on it. Beautiful condition. Beautiful. Right, we'll do a quick still and then we'll release it. It's knackered, it's gonna have a rest. It's literally still just there, but too dark to see. Yeah, I'm buzzing now. Finally got the F1 landed. Like I say, I think that first fish that you had on at the start, I think that was definitely an F1, but unfortunately got snagged and came off. But yeah, I'm over the moon now. Now I'm gonna get situated and then get back out there and see if I can get another one. Right guys, so the ground bait that I'm using is this stuff here, Silver X Specimen, £5.25 for local tackle shop. and that's what it looks like when it's mixed up. So yeah, with this method feeder that I've got, you get a mould with it. What I do is I put, it is a bit lumpy there, a couple of big lumps there, put a little piece like so in the bottom of the mould, place your hook and chosen bait inside like so, put the hook length in this gap here, throw some on top, place your feeder inside the mould and squeeze tight, and then pull it out like so. And then just under here will be my hook bait, and then when this hits in the water and lands on the bottom, all this will slowly disintegrate, fall apart, and it'll present my hook bait perfectly on top of a pile of ground bait like that. And then, like I say, you just cast it out as it is and it'll land on the bottom like that. Like I say, it'll just disintegrate and present my bait on top. That's the plan anyway. Right guys, I've hooked into something quite good, I think. Picked it up and the rod absolutely screamed off. And I'd say this is definitely the biggest fish that I've had in here. The fight is unbelievable. At the start it was anyway. Oh, and it's gone again. Oh, this is definitely a good fish. Good fish. Oh, don't go over there. Yeah.
Roach, you reckon?
No, it's definitely not a roach.
Lal gudgeon.
I think this would eat the gudgeon, this.
Up.
Oh, don't do that, don't do that. I thought you'd let go then. Oh,
That's a good fish there.
This has been weird, this.
It's an F1, yeah.
Oh, it's a nice one. I don't know, it's fighting like it was a double figure.
No, it's a good. Wait, is that a F1? Or the carp? No. It's definitely a good size though.
I want to
Scoop it up before you lose it.
Oh. Ready? Every time I go for the net, it doesn't want to go in. Come on. I don't know, like it doesn't want to play ball. Come on. You must be tired by now, Jesus. That's it. Come on. I think I'm going to have to pull it a bit more. I don't want to go go too hard on it.
Yeah, you don't want to lose it.
You sure that's not a common?
No, I think it's an F1. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. It's a good size.
Oh, you little shit! Oh, don't go in there! Don't go in there! Don't go in there! Don't go in there. Get over here, you little rabbit!
No! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! No.
Oh god!
Jesus Christ, this fish!
That fish is doing you.
Go straight in, go straight in, go straight in. That's got barbels, that's a carp.
No way, nah, it's an F1.
Doesn't want to get in. That's a carp. It's got barbels.
F1s have barbels, 2 of them.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. If that's 4 barbels, it's definitely a carp, but that, whoa, that's a good size F1. Wait, is that an F1? Wait, that looks like a carp.
That's a carp.
Oh, it's
a carp.
Oh, it's a 4 bar, it's a carp.
It's a common carp.
No way.
And I think that's bigger than that one I caught in there.
And we can release it in the pond.
If you want.
In the bottom pond, yeah. That is definitely a carp.
100%. Yeah, it's got one there, and
No
both
way.
on the same side.
We've heard like of rumors. You just mentioned it today, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I mentioned it to that young kid that came over. If there was carp, he mentioned if there was carp in here, and I said probably not, but I was wrong.
What do you reckon that is? 8 pounds? 8, 9?
8, 9. Absolutely over the moon. It was literally, that rod was just sitting there doing nothing for what, 10-15 minutes, and then he got a bite. Kevin got a bite straight away, and then I looked round at mine, and mine was arched over as well. But I knew by the fight it was really different. Oh my god, I'm over the moon now.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
did you stop recording?
No, it's still recording.
No, it's not.
It is. It's still blinking.
Oh, I wanted to.
Let me put it in the water for a second.
Yeah. So the thing is that this pond, the match pond, it's not supposed to have any carp in here. It's only supposed to have F1s and
Do you want to go and put it in the bottom one?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm gonna quickly do then, we'll go over with the camera, release it in there. I'll do a quick picture first.
Yeah.
And then we'll drop it in.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Off you go. Where you belong, I should say. Oh.
Happy?
Oh, very happy. I'm sorry, Kev. I'm sorry.
You did it.
Kevin's having a bit of a bad day today, so I've sort of rubbed it in a little bit.
Well, that bite I had right before this one,
yeah.
that was my first skimmer. The only skimmer for today. Yeah, it's new home.
I would say that's what, last bite now, isn't it? Because about time we packed up now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was lucky. Thanks for
What a
watching,
catch!
guys.
What a catch!
But it shouldn't have happened. But the reason it did happen is because when we get flooded here, right? Because if you don't know this place, this is Hague Angling Club in Myris. 2 ponds. We've got this one here, which is basically the match pond, where it has all your mixed species, your roach, your perch, your F1s, your bream, your skimmers, all that kind of stuff in there. So you come on having a decent match. But then behind me, in there's a bigger pond which you've saw in previous videos where I've had a carp out of once. In there is all the carp, and that's where all the carp should be. But what happens when this place floods, well, especially that place floods, and there's a way up, there's literally a usable dam in that corner, and when it gets full of water, the carp can literally swim right up and come into here. So that's what's probably happened in the past when it's been flooded, that the carp have literally been swimming up and coming into here. Now, there was rumours going around that there was carp in here, but nobody was able to land any of them. I'm just happy that I'm the first one to do it. Well, there probably was more, but we just don't know about it. But I'm glad I've got it on video to prove that I literally caught a carp that was not supposed to be in here and released it back into where it does belong. So I'm over the moon. But yeah, I would say that was maybe around 8 to 9 pound. Don't think it was quite as big as the one I got down in that bottom pond and the previous when I had that carp in there. Don't think it was quite as big as that. But for the initial take and run, and my reel was screaming, my rod was doubled, I knew if it was an F1, it was a big F1. And then when I got it close and I saw how bronze and orange it was, and I seen how big the scales were, I knew deep down it was a carp. But every time I mentioned it was a carp, I heard Kevin say it's not, it's an F1, but I knew it was a carp. And then as soon as I saw it had 4 barbules, and I was like, confirmed, 100% carp. So yeah, over the moon, absolutely over the moon. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pack up all my stuff, because we've literally got like half an hour left, and then we're gonna be out, go anyway. So, but yeah, this will be probably the last video until I've had my radiotherapy, and then once I'm not radioactive anymore, I'll be back out fishing as much as I possibly can. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Earl's Fishing Adventures. See you later.